Hey guys, welcome back to MMA Library. Today in MMA and UFC news, Dana White shuts down Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather rematch rumors. In an interview with Jim Rome, Dana said that when Conor does come back, it'll be in the octagon.
Of course, there's talk about a Conor Floyd Mayweather rematch. If Conor fights again, Dana, do you expect?
I'm not talking about that.
Yeah, I didn't think. I was going to say that if Conor does fight again, is it going to be in the cage or in a boxing ring?
No, it'll be in the cage. Conor's looking to come back the end of this year, early next year.
You know, you and I have talked about this many times, Danny. You said when a guy's got $100 million in the bank, it kind of changes his will to prepare. Does he have that fire back? Can you see that in his eye? Like, where's he at mentally right now?
Well, when I do talk to Conor wants to fight. You know, Conor gets all kinds of offers for movie roles and all these other things that he could go and do and make money, and he doesn't want to do any of that. Conor wants to fight.
Khabib Nurmagomedov says Alexander Volkanovski will be victorious in the trilogy fight with Max Holloway at UFC 276 this weekend. Khabib says that he's noticed Volkanovski has shown a little more fire in his last few fights. Holloway and Volkanovski, I must say I'm really impressed with Volkanovski in his last couple performances. I like Max Holloway. I like him. This is nothing personal. But I think Volkanovski is going to defend his title. It's a question, how? Who knows? But I see he stays busier, fights all the time. Experience, maybe experience, like a little bit more fire. I feel like he has a little bit more fire than Max Holloway. Max Holloway gives his comments on the Conor McGregor rematch idea.
You know, with all this Conor talk and saying whatever, he never even committed to coming back. He never once said that he'd come back. And rightfully so, he shouldn't, you know, like, Conor is what everybody wants to be, you know, everybody wants to get in this fight game, you know, make the money. And then save your chickens, you know? Why? You know, why would he come? I wouldn't even blame him if he didn't want to come back.
Max is also asked about his upcoming title fight trilogy this weekend and goes on to say that he believes he won the first two fights against Alexander Volkanovski.
2.5 years ago, 2019, UFC 245, what would you say happened that night?
I went out there, I did my thing, I had fun with it, and I thought I did enough, but like I said, you know, three judges sitting ringside or cage side, and they went the other way, you know? So it is what it is, and we're here now.
Yep. When you think about the first two fights with Alexander Volkanovski, did you felt you had that feeling for both? Were you, when the fight was over, you in your mind thought you had done enough to win the fights?
For sure, you know, for sure, both times, you know, it's, you know, even the second time, you know, but you know, there's, like a wise man once said, it is what it was.
Who said that?
You know, it is what it was, man. And you get back up on the horse, you keep riding, you know. And we did what we did, you know. Like I said, like how you said, you know, especially the second one, you know, Dana White, like half the UFC roster said what they said, you know.
Here are Dana White's comments from the press conference after their second fight, to which Dana also thinks Max won.
That went along, and did you have Volkanovski winning? Did you have Holloway? What'd you think?
Listen, man, you can't leave it. You can't leave it to these guys. We got some bad judging. And I don't know, has Max been in here yet? I'm sure he's devastated, and you know, yeah.
So normally when a guy is 2-0 against, you know, a champ, we don't get to see a third fight. But seeing as how you maybe think it went the other way, do you think? Maybe
I don't know. Did anybody in here score for Volkanovski? Anybody have it for Volkanovski? Nobody in the media? Yeah, so I don't know. We'll have to figure it out.
They thought I did enough, but I wasn't there to add any more gas to the fire, you know. It happens, you know, let it go, you move on, and we're here now.
Francis Ngannou gives us an update for when he'll be ready to make his return to the octagon. After his last win over Cyril Gane at UFC 270, Francis underwent surgery on his knee. In an interview recently with TMZ, Francis gives the latest update. It's getting better. It wasn't easy, but getting there. It's been only 3 months, so I'm still doing physical therapy. If everything goes well, I will be ready by the end of the year because it's going to be 9 months. I want to be back in late December or early next year. Francis went on to say, "For now, let's fight. For the situation and get everything squared up with my contract, then when I get close to the return, We will see where the landscape is at. After this interview was posted, Tyson Fury tweeted, "Thought you wanted some smoke at Francis Ngannou. Let's do a proper fight, Wembley Stadium 2022. Francis fired back with, "Don't you dare think that I take my eyes out of you. You're still my priority. I'm coming for all the smoke, 2023. To which Fury replied, "Bring it on, big boy. You wouldn't last around me, muscles." Kenny Florian predicts a knockout for Sean O'Malley in his upcoming fight with Pedro Munoz at UFC 276 this Saturday.
Munoz is tough. He's clearly going to have to pressure forward. Try to slow O'Malley down because O'Malley's footwork is just light years ahead of Munoz's. And to be honest, I don't like this matchup for Munoz. Yeah. I do like this matchup a lot for O'Malley. And I probably say this every single fight, almost every single fight, but the people that are picking the fights for Sean O'Malley, kudos to you guys. You guys know what the hell you're doing. And Munoz is a dangerous fighter, okay? He can win this fight. But if you are a guy with little to no footwork and you come in here flat-footed and you plod forward against someone like Sean O'Malley, I'm sorry, but you're going to get beat up, and you're going to get beat up bad. You're not going to be able to get on the inside. O'Malley's jab is going to be firing. He's going to be smashing you with kicks. And it's his footwork's too good. He's too good at getting in and out, and then he's got a reach advantage that is significant here. I don't know. I don't like this fight for Munoz. I think it's a tough fight for him. I have a lot of respect for him based on what he's done both in jiu-jitsu and mixed martial arts. He's as tough as they come. But O'Malley here is going to win, and he very much. And I agree with Petrie here. I think it could be by knockout.
Luke Rockhold looks to be in top shape ahead of his fight with Paulo Costa at UFC 278, even getting some sparring in with welterweight champ Kamaru Usman. Guys, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to MMA Library for all the latest MMA and UFC news today. We'll see you in the next video.